Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to pop up here real quick, give you all an update as to what we know so far. Basically, I went in yesterday morning during some pretty horrendous weather. The system was mostly down to the south, and it was a lot of sleet, freezing rain, and so forth. So roads were really slick, and I was basically driving, especially like the last half of the trip. Well, I noticed when I put it up on Google Maps, because I'm still trying to figure out we're trying to remember the directions to get out of town. Once I get out on the open road, get down there, I know exactly where I need to go, what exit to get off of, and so on and so forth. But it's more around here with trying to get to that highway. That's basically that state road that takes you down to Rochester. That I'm still trying to get in my thick head. So anyway, when I put it in, I seen that it was showing 2 hours, and normally it's only about an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes, excuse me, something like that. And it was just like, okay, I'm gonna be late. So, but anyway, yeah, like I said, once I started down there, it was pretty treacherous with the roads. They were basically a sheet of ice. They hadn't gotten out to salt yet, and even though the temperatures were showing like around 36, or whatever, but it wasn't soon enough for the warmth to hit, and basically people were sliding off the road. They weren't skidding off or anything like that. Everybody was sliding off the road. There were tractor-trailer trucks that were jackknifing and so forth. So yeah, I basically got on as soon as I could. As soon as I knew that they were open, I got on the phone. And let them know, hey, can you connect me over to that first appointment, which was basically the blood work, and let them know that I'm running really late. And they were just like, once I talked to them, they're like, no problem, take your time. When you get in here, no big deal. Everybody, when I got in there, everybody had the same complaints. So anyway, what I was able to get in early for the sinus CT. I tried to see if they might be able to squeeze me in for the other CT I was supposed to have done next week. That was the one, it's one for my heart. And they weren't able to, because I found out later that they're pretty slammed. And also the prep work is different for both of the exams, or the CTs anyway. So anyway, and then I ran upstairs to the pulmonology lab and had the function test done. And then while I was sitting there, one of my blood works came in. I'm sitting there waiting for the second half of the test, basically, because I was there early, so they were trying to squeeze me in, basically, me and somebody else. Ultimately, because of the results with that test, I couldn't do the stress test. It's basically a bicycle test. Basically, the results that came in was for D-dimer, which were showing abnormally high. The D-dimer test basically tests to see if your body is producing blood clots or not. And with the results that came back, basically I am. But we need to have that CT done to find out if it's what it's affecting. So if it's affecting the heart, if it's strictly pulmonary, or if or sometimes one of the things I was reading with the D-dimer, you may not be producing blood clots, but because of past COVID infection, it could be showing up as inflammation in the arteries. So that's what we need to find out. When I woke up this morning, I had messages sitting there waiting for me on my phone, telling me that they wanted to reschedule that CT, of course. They were showing initially next Monday, 6:45. I tried calling a few times, finally got through to the person, and she was like, actually, well, I told her right out, that's not a good time, for me. I mean, I have 2-hour drive, so on and so forth, and if we're trying to prevent me from possibly having a heart attack. She laughed. And anyway, she was like, oh, no, actually, we were trying to see about maybe tomorrow, but we didn't know what your travel itinerary was like or anything, if you have to fly or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm 2 hours away. I do have to drive, and I don't have the money to stay the night someplace. And so she's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, let's see what we can do for tomorrow or as soon as possible. That way we have our answers. And she's like, all right, let me put you on hold. So she spoke with them, and we were able to get everything scheduled for tomorrow morning. So I have to leave here at around 7, be down there for 9:30. Because I'm going to have to make a couple stops, like gas. I plan on working tonight, or get started as soon as possible anyway. And I'm going to have to gas up in the morning because of it. Anyway, yeah, I have to be down there by 9:30 for creatinine test to make sure that everything's okay there. So basically having blood work done, and then the CT is done at 10:45. So that's where we're at right now. Merry Christmas. At least the way I look at it is, at least we're starting to get some answers, and it makes a lot of sense with what I've been experiencing, with the swelling that I've been having, with my eyes, just be like forming a bubble or what have you, and also in my lips, and also the head issues with that sort of brain fog or what have you. So I'm not going to be the least bit surprised if it comes back positive. So that's where we're at right now with everything. As far as the allergist is concerned, I'm keeping that appointment for right now, but in the back of my mind, as far as I'm concerned, that's on hold until we get some proper answers with everything. Blood clotting is something that does happen, or can happen with COVID long haulers, so we still are in the running for that. As far as stiff person is concerned, that can take about 6 to 14 days for that test to come back, and it'll probably be about the same as far as the RSV antibody test is concerned as well. So I won't be the least bit surprised. I'll let you all know as soon as I find out anything from the CT is concerned, and I'm sure that after everything is said and done, the doctor is probably going to want to see me as soon as possible. So I'll probably be doing a run down there right after the holiday or something. So that's where we're at. Thought I'd just let you know. Otherwise, if I don't talk to you all beforehand, have yourselves happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I know Hanukkah is in full force. Happy Kwanzaa, and also Ramadan. And, oh, by the way, happy late winter solstice, which I did do. It's going to be an eventful year next year. So, and Angie is probably going to be coming with me tomorrow morning to help with the drive. I'm not feeling all too great today either, so a lot of crying. On one hand, it's like, okay, I'm getting confirmation with as with things, but at the same point, with this, as far as the blood clots are concerned, I was in hopes I was wrong. So, but with what I've been experiencing, it reminded me too much of my mom with what she went through. So I'm like, yeah, I know it's going to come back positive. So, all right, I'll keep you posted. All right, I love you guys. Talk to y'all soon.